Linden Square Apartments versus Edward Seaman.
My name is Dale Seaman. My uncle Edward Seaman.
All right, but Edward is the tenant. All right. Okay, where are we on this case?
So he had agreed to a consent judgment whereby the tenant agrees to pay the rent to paying $23,198.96 with costs of $255.09 for a total of $23,454.05 with the writ to retain of 20 days, which would make that July 2026. We are, however, in a bit of a unique situation because Dale is Ed's representative and doesn't have such a clock. He is not his power of attorney. But he has been authorized to make all these transactions. He's been kind of doing all the financial aspects of this case so far. So we would like to defer.
So just so I'm clear, somebody else has power of attorney over the assets of Edward?
No, we're in the process of getting that taken care of. He lost his wallet when he came to Michigan, and we're still fighting on trying to get that taken care of. So we had at the VA, we had a gentleman draw up
A power of attorney.
and so we just.
So has that been executed by anyone?
I thought it was being executed, but I found out that he's on vacation right now.
Okay, so just so that I'm clear, it's not because of some guardianship or conservatorship that the power of attorney is necessary. The power of attorney is necessary because he may not have the requisite ID and other stuff to conduct financial transactions. Is that right?
I've been taking care of the rents for quite some number of months. Trying to get him with a ID now. He had what he had stolen was his driver's license, and of course I'm driving, and we're working on getting a
Okay. Go ahead, counsel. What was, got it. I got it. So what was the problem you saw?
So
In-
we
go
would like to defer to your judgment, given the fact that Mr. Ed Seaman, as of right now, hasn't been able to make any agreements on behalf of himself. Again, right now, Dale has been his representative with all these.
I see what you're getting at.
So we were concerned about whether he could sign the consent judgment.
Edward, are you able to conduct your own affairs? Are you able to conduct your own affairs?
Yes.
You are? So let me ask you this. Pardon? Okay, but if you had your license, right? You could give them the money that's necessary. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Depends on how much it is. Not sure.
Well, if it were $23,050, you could pay that to them if you had an ID.
Yeah. I think so. I think. I don't know. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay, sir. So, sir, you've been conducting all of his business affairs, or?
Yeah,
Yes.
well,
Well, I was talking to,
sorry.
it's okay. You guys can sit down, okay? Um. So you've been conducting all of his business affairs? Did he get a chance to speak with an attorney regarding this at all?
No,
Can I ask this? How'd you arrive at the figure?
So there was actually a previous complaint.
Judgment. That's why I have my other file.
Yes, and that was back in October. And the rent routine then was $45,941.54. They came to an agreement that they would pay a lump sum of $30,000. And for a year after, they would agree to make additional monthly payments of $1,327.13 to make up for the difference. And that additional $1,327 has not been paid monthly.
Got it.
That extra is coming in.
I understand counsel's concern, and I understand also that I don't know that I would be in a position jurisdictionally to make a determination as to whether or not he could adequately enter into a consent judgment. My primary questioning of it is that I mean, a person would be presumed to be able to do that. But then I'm a bit concerned with his answers to the question and the fact that it seems he doesn't run his own affairs.
and may I speak?
Yeah, go ahead.
When he came to Michigan, he was, when he came to Michigan, he lost his wallet
Okay.
and all of his ID. Now,
How long ago was that?
well, I guess it was October last year, I think, somewhere in that area.
So October of 2025?
I think so. I'm sure.
Okay, so let me just ask this. That's all of that's true. Let's say that he loses his wallet. So if he needed money, how does he get money, say, from a bank or transact any other type of business?
For a while, my brother is one, he's in San Diego. When he came out here, the assets that he had are in Bank of America. And then he was handling, yeah,
He being who?
Eddie.
So he was getting the money out of Bank of America himself.
Yes. And
Okay.
when he didn't have ID, they cut him off and he couldn't get access. Glenn couldn't get access and I couldn't. So and trying to get ID so that we can keep it back up. Meantime, I've been making all of it.
Oh, okay. That's how, okay, I get you. So So because you've been making the payments, he hasn't had to sort of conduct financial transactions, right? Okay. That was a curveball I didn't expect. This judgment amount that everybody seems to agree upon. How is that going to be paid? Were you going to do the same thing?
Yes, I'm gonna cover that immediately with my own funding. And
Okay.
get that off the books and then.
I hear you.
But I'll be one payment. It's not covered, so I have to get that caught up in the next month or so. Cause I wanted to get rid of this.
Okay.
Answer that question.
This figure, this 2350 represents what? Does that bring him current
Yes.
through July?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm not going to worry about any extraneous payments here. So, sir, how soon could you pay to them the $23,050?
Yeah, agreement.
Oh, no, I get you. I'm just trying to think. You're gonna pay that out of your assets right now, right? So how much time do you need to do that to get the funds and get it to them?
We're talking about 20 days by the end of the month. I want to get that. I didn't even know that was open. Is it?
Okay, but let me ask you this. Could you do it by the 24th? I'm trying to think of a way of doing this, taking care of everybody's concerns, but do you think you can get it done by the 24th or the 23rd, 24th of this month? About 2 weeks from now?
Like to have a little more time, but I can try and do that. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do here.
Okay.
Because I did not see this settlement agreement while I was doing all of this.
Okay, so let me explain what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to, and I think it's proper for counsel to raise the issue that she raises before the court regarding the signing of the consent judgment. Now that I know that you're actually going to be the one paying it, right? Then what I would do is adjourn this out, let the payment be made, the case would be dismissed. It accomplishes the same thing, just without doing that. But I am not here the 31st.
Oh,
Gotcha.
Otherwise, I just set it for the last Friday in this month. That will give you the 20 days and do whatever, but I'm not here. Now I could set it to the 7th. Am I here? I'm so. I'll give them a special time. I didn't give them. I can set it for the 7th. I'd give you guys a special time. With the understanding that you get it paid, it's going to be dismissed in any event. But then the 2350 doesn't reflect then August. So that number would go up. Okay, hey then, here's what we'll do. I'll adjourn this to the August 7th date. We'll just give a special time for that, okay? You're to make that payment as the agreement basically by the 30th. If you make the agreement by the 30th, that means you're paid up. They'd have to dismiss in any event. If you don't, then you're going to be back on the 7th. We're going to be dealing with August.
yeah, that's I definitely don't want that to happen.
Right, but, and you just need a little bit more time. I'm not here, because I like to have a little bit of a vacation at some point. And so, we'll do it that way. So the important thing for you is you just have to get the money to them before the end of this month. All right? And then that way, we'll do that. If, and counsel, if for whatever reason things don't work out and we're still in that same boat regarding the consent, what I will indicate to you is I'll give you a trial date. You guys get the documents, I'll decide the trial date, and then I'll be deciding it based upon probably finding that there's no issue, no genuine issue of material fact, and I'll just make the decision. All right, I think that's how we'll do it. Okay, so you get the monies to them. I'll adjourn this what time? At noon? August 7th, 2026, 12 noon, and that's a special time. All right, and we'll get it done. Now, just as a side note, what state was he born in? Or did he come from?
Oh, San Diego.
Out in California? So you can't get his birth certificate to try to help him get a license, or?
I've been working on that and, I've got just about everything I need.
Okay,
Kind of waiting on it. Our advocate, I thought he was going to get that
okay.
stamped and everything would be cool, but
You may be able to go down, although it wouldn't constitute a driver's license. Washtenaw County has a program where they will issue an ID for purposes so that he could do his banking, he could do other things. So it's a government ID, it's just not a state. So you may want to check into that. It's probably going to be a lot quicker process for him to be able to do that.
where do I do that?
It's through Washtenaw County. Can you look up something and try to give them well, no, it's okay. We'll look it up. I'll have my staff pull it off. We'll give you something. And that maybe make everybody's life easier. All right.
Your Honor, just to confirm, Dale is able to sign the consent judgment?
Dale, him,
Yes.
he's not a party to the case, so I don't think he can sign it. And I don't think he can sign it on his behalf because he's not a conservator or guardian. He would have to sign it, and I'm a little bit worried about that happening. All right. So let's not do the judgment now. If it gets to a point that a judgment is going to be necessary to enforce it and to protect your client's interest, on the 7th, we'll figure out a way to do that, which may involve just setting a quick trial. People providing me the documents and I just make a finding as opposed to it being a consent.
Understood.
Okay? Thank you. Guys, have a good weekend.
Chairman. Oh, it's in the chair. Thank you.
You're welcome. And just wait a few minutes, my staff, to get you that information regarding the ID. Okay? You can wait out here, right out there.